Breaking news. My name is Julius Jensen, and I'm here to talk to you about overpopulation. By 2045, the population on our planet could reach about 9 billion people. This could result in food shortages, the effects on the environment, a major increase in mass transit, and a higher unemployment rate. This is all caused by irresponsible reproduction, lack of education, and decline in death rate. We need to find a solution, and quickly.
Thanks, Julius. I'm here to talk to you guys about some more issues overpopulation creates. Some major contributors that may not seem harmful include advanced medical technology, awareness of diseases, improvement of food distribution, religious beliefs, and an abundance of resources.
In the year 1900, there were 1.6 billion people on Earth. Now we are at over 7 billion. In this past minute, 255 babies have been born, while only 107 people have died. China alone has about 20% of the world's population. Before 2050, India is predicted to surpass China's population, although it currently consists of 17% of the world's population.
Overpopulation may not appear to be a pressing issue, but there are many problems it could lead to in the future. Some problems that can but have not yet deeply affected our Earth include food and water shortages, lack of space, and a shockingly low GDP per capita. Issues that have already affected our Earth include high unemployment rates, higher crime rates, deforestation, expansion of urban areas, excessive use of fossil fuels, animal extinction, and a decline in air quality.
The issue of unemployment would only get worse with a larger population. Already, in France, the unemployment rate is at 10.2%, a whopping tenth of its population. Here in the U.S., almost 1/13 of the population is jobless. If all these people cannot find jobs, how will millions more help this issue? The harsh reality is that it will make it worse. The more people without jobs will only add to the amount of impoverished people. With homeless shelters overflowing and food banks disappearing, we must find a solution, and fast.
As the world's population increases, resources, including money, are harder to obtain. A great example is Chicago. In 1890, its population was about 1 million. Now, about 2.7 million people inhabit Chicago, making it the third largest city in the United States. With 250 murders in the first 6 months of 2012, Chicago's homicide rates are up by 38% since last year. This city is just one example of hundreds of cities around the world where crime is such a big issue that people are scared to walk at night.
A major component of overpopulation is lack of education. Although in the more developed countries education is given, some countries don't have the resources to provide their citizens with an education. Other countries have the resources but do not prioritize education. Many third world countries believe in having many kids and putting them straight to work to ensure a comfortable retirement. Us humans cannot go on when as much as 25% of the world does not receive an education. Developing countries need to be given the opportunity of education, no matter what their cultures, religions, or beliefs are. Humans must extend their knowledge and education, not just in their communities, but all around the world.
Here we are on Mass Avenue at 5 o'clock, and as you can see, traffic is severely increased. It isn't even rush hour yet, and there are multiple cars that travel continuously along this road. If the population continues to increase at the rate that it is, can the local infrastructure handle this?
This is deforestation, a major impact on the environment. This is what happens if there are too many people living on this planet. Do we really want this to happen? Or do we want this?
In addition to deforestation, overpopulation harms the environment in many ways. Every person that is born takes up space.
The more space used, the less space available for farming and agriculture. Furthermore, more humans means more waste. Because of the expansion of urban areas, factories, etc., there is more waste released into the air. Also, more humans means more fossil fuels burned, greatly burning the ozone layer, which protects us from excess heat. Burning fossil fuels releases harmful gases including carbon monoxide and sulfate dioxide, which produce acid rain. Acid rain ends up in our water systems, harming our waterways.
Although the solutions to this serious matter are controversial, we need to act fast. For example, China had the one-child policy put into action in 1979. This restricts married urban couples from having more than one child. The exceptions to this rule are couples who live in rural areas, ethnic minorities, parents without siblings, and those bearing twins. Authorities claim that this policy has prevented 400 million births from 1979 to 2011. Such policies and rules should be applied in nations all over the world, especially in ones with large populations like India, the United States, Indonesia, and so on. Other solutions could be the disputed topic of abortion, which many argue should be illegal. Yet the clear overpopulation issue might be a greater one than the death of urban unborn infants parents are willing to abort.